Are you a wrestling promoter who's terrified of putting your full shows on YouTube? Do you have this gut feeling that you're just giving away the farm for free? That every single view your video gets is one less ticket you sell at the door? You're not the only one who feels that way, but I'm here to tell you, you're mistaken. That one belief, that old school piece of logic, isn't just wrong, it's actively costing you ticket sales. It's shrinking your potential audience, and it's smothering your promotion's growth before it ever gets a chance to breathe. The biggest myth in independent wrestling today is that free shows on YouTube will kill your ticket sales. Today, we're not just going to debunk that myth, we're going to obliterate it. I'm going to show you with undeniable proof why the exact opposite is true. We'll look at how the smartest, fastest growing promotions in the world are using that exact strategy, giving away high-quality, full-length content for free to build die-hard fan bases and pack their live events. This isn't about giving away a product, this is about building an empire. Let's be honest, the fear makes perfect sense on the surface. It's the old business saying, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? For generations, wrestling has been built on scarcity. You make a thing, you put it behind a paywall, a ticket booth, a PPV, a DVD, and people pay to see it. The value is in the exclusivity, so the idea of taking your best matches and just blasting them out to the world for nothing, it feels like you're devaluing your own art, telling everyone that what you do isn't worth paying for. But that fear is stuck in an old, outdated way of thinking. It's pre-internet logic, and it just doesn't fly anymore. The world has changed. Your audience is drowning in entertainment choices. Every night, they can pick from Netflix, video games, live sports, and a million other YouTube channels. Their most valuable currency isn't their money, it's their attention. Before anyone will spend their hard-earned cash on a ticket, you first have to convince them to spend their time on you. They won't take a gamble on something they've never seen. Think about any other successful medium. Do bands hide their music videos? No, they put them on YouTube for free to get millions of views, because those views create fans who buy concert tickets and t-shirts. Did the biggest video games of the last decade stay hidden? No, streamers played them for millions on Twitch and YouTube, creating a cultural movement that sent sales into the stratosphere. They all get the new rule: abundance, not scarcity, creates demand. Putting your content out there for free isn't giving away the product, it's the best damn advertising you will ever have. You're not giving away the cow, you're showing everyone what an incredible, one-of-a-kind cow you have, making them desperate to come to the farm and see it for themselves. Every free match you post is a commercial for your live show. The free sample principle, building your brand's first impression. In today's world, try before you buy is the standard. Nobody buys a car without a test drive. Nobody buys a house without a walkthrough, and in a world overflowing with wrestling, nobody should be expected to buy a ticket to your show without knowing what they're in for. Your YouTube channel is your test drive. It's your open house. It's the first impression you make on a potential lifelong fan. So, what are they seeing right now? A blurry cell phone clip from the back of the room. That doesn't just look amateur, it screams that your product isn't worth investing in. On the other hand, a professionally filmed match with multiple camera angles and clean audio that captures the crack of every move and the roar of the crowd. That tells the viewer you're serious. It builds instant credibility and says that what happens in your ring matters. And this free sample has to be more than a 30-second highlight reel. Highlights are for hype. They don't build a connection. You need to post full matches. It shows you have absolute confidence in your product. It tells the audience, we're so good, we know that if you watch this one match, you'll be hooked. It lets them experience the storytelling, the psychology, and the flow of a real contest. It gives them a genuine taste of what a night at your show actually feels like. Look at a promotion like Game Changer Wrestling. GCW has built one of the most dedicated, cult-like followings in all of wrestling by giving people a free taste of their unique, violent product. Watching a GCW deathmatch on YouTube is a raw experience, but it's a pale imitation of being there live. The video can't replicate the feeling of chaos in the air or the collective gasp of the crowd. The free match doesn't satisfy a fan's curiosity, it ignites it. It makes them feel like they have to experience that unfiltered energy in person. Ultimately, this is how you define your brand to the whole world. Are you high-flying lucha libre? Are you gritty, hardcore brawling? Are you technical, scientific wrestling? Your YouTube channel is your mission statement. It carves out your unique spot in the wrestling world and attracts the exact fans who will love what you do. Forging your stars. The YouTube developmental system. Let's talk about your most valuable assets, your wrestlers. Back in the territory days, a wrestler had to grind for years, going from town to town, slowly building a name. Today, that whole system lives on YouTube. Your YouTube channel is the most powerful tool you have for turning your local talent into legitimate, ticket-selling stars. Think about it from a fan's perspective. When they watch your show on YouTube, they're not just seeing random athletes. They're meeting characters. They're following a journey. They see someone win. They see them lose. They listen to their promos, and they start to understand who they are. They get invested. This creates a powerful connection, the same thing that drives all of modern fandom. Viewers feel like they know these performers, and that attachment is what sells tickets. People won't always leave their house just to see a wrestling show, but they will absolutely show up to see their guy win the title, or to boo the villain they've been hating for months online. The show on their screen is the TV series. The live event is the season finale, and they need to be there in person to see what happens next. This is the exact blueprint Beyond Wrestling followed to become one of the most watched indie wrestling channels on the planet. Their founder, Drew Cordero, started the channel to provide a platform for overlooked wrestlers. He didn't hoard his content, he blasted it out to the world. Beyond Wrestling's channel has over 3.5 million subscribers and has racked up well over 1 billion views. They helped turn wrestlers like John Silver, Chris Statlander, and Orange Cassidy into household names for indie fans long before they ever showed up on major TV. Cordero himself has said that no matter what happens, YouTube will always be what drives our organization forward. He knew that by making stars online, he was creating a dedicated audience that would pay to see those stars live. He built a universe of characters and invited the world to get invested, for free. The weaponization of FOMO, fear of missing out. Here's the most important part. The goal of your YouTube channel is not to perfectly replicate your live show. It's the exact opposite. The goal is to create an experience that is so good, it makes the viewer painfully aware of what they're missing by not being there. Your strategy is to weaponize the fear of missing out, FOMO. Everything you upload should make someone at home think, this is awesome, but I bet it was even crazier live. I have to go next time. But how do you do that? First, you showcase the atmosphere. This is all about production. Don't just film the ring. Get wide shots of the packed crowd going nuts. Make sure your audio picks up the deafening boos for the heel and the massive pop for the hero. You have to sell the event as much as the wrestling. The video should feel like you're on the outside of the world's best party, looking in through a window. A YouTube video is a historical record. It's already happened, but a live show, that's where anything can happen. Surprise returns, shocking heel turns, unexpected title changes. These are the moments that become legendary. You can even use your commentary to reinforce it. Have them say things like, the footage doesn't do justice to the sound in this building. Or you can see the action, but you had to be there to feel the tension. You're actively telling the online viewer that the video is a lesser experience. Third, constantly remind them of what a video can never capture. The feeling of the floor shaking from a powerbomb, the energy of 1,000 people roaring as one, the chance to meet their favorite wrestler at the merch table after the show. Your YouTube channel is the advertisement for this experience, not a replacement for it. Defy Wrestling in Seattle has mastered this. They put a slick professional product on YouTube. Seeing a star like Kenta compete in their intimate venue online is cool, but it immediately makes you think, wow, a star that big was in a place that small. The atmosphere must have been insane. I need to get tickets next time. They aren't just selling wrestling, they are selling access to unforgettable moments. And the fear of missing the next one is the best marketing tool they have. If you're still skeptical, let's look at the hard evidence. Let's dive into the promotions that have perfected this model and see the numbers that prove it works. Case Study 1, Beyond Wrestling, the YouTube juggernaut. Let's start with the king. As of today, their channel has a stunning 3.55 million subscribers and has generated well over 1 billion views. Their founder, Drew Cordero, started it all to give overlooked wrestlers a platform. His strategy was simple: upload full, free matches constantly. They use clear, searchable titles, like Free Match Tony Storm vs. Timothy Thatcher, a video that alone has over 96 million views. The result? Cordero said this YouTube growth was a huge boost that allowed them to run more shows. They proved that millions of free views don't kill sales. They create a massive hungry customer base. Cordero made it clear, no matter what happens, YouTube will always be what drives our organization forward. Case Study 2, Game Changer Wrestling, GCW, the cult of hardcore. With around 74,000 subscribers, their power isn't in sheer numbers, but in the passion of their fanbase. Their YouTube channel is an initiation into their world. They call themselves the last outlaws of pro wrestling, and their content proves it. They post gritty hype videos, and most importantly, full free matches that give you an unfiltered taste of their chaotic style. A video like Free Match, Invisible Man vs Invisible Stan, with over 1.6 million views, shows their weird, unique appeal. Their YouTube channel acts as a litmus test. If you like what you see for free, you're exactly the kind of fan who will crave the dangerous atmosphere of their live shows. It doesn't just advertise events, it builds a tribe. Finally, look at DeFi Wrestling. With around 37,000 subscribers, DeFi used YouTube to establish itself as a top-tier brand on the West Coast. Their strategy is all about professionalism and prestige. Their production values are incredible, making their product look major league. They brilliantly use YouTube to elevate their brand by bringing in internationally recognized stars to face their local talent. This gives their homegrown wrestlers a huge credibility boost and presents DeFi as a can't-miss destination. The high-quality online creates a perception of high value for the live event. You're not just going to a local indie show, you're going to a DeFi show, and their YouTube channel built the prestige of what that name means. The pattern is undeniable. Whether it's Beyond's massive reach, GCW's cult community, or DeFi's premium branding, the common thread is the same. A strategic YouTube presence is the engine that drives their live event success. So you're ready to stop hoarding your content and start building your empire. Where do you begin? Just follow the blueprint. Step 1. Film everything, and film it well. This is non-negotiable. From now on, every match at every show gets filmed, and it needs to look good. You don't need a TV network budget, but you need more than a phone. At minimum, get 2 HD cameras, one stationary hard cam on the whole ring, and a second camera for ringside close-ups. Even more important is audio. Get a clean feed from your soundboard, or use good mics to capture the in-ring sounds and the crowd. Good video with bad audio is unwatchable. Step 2. Curation is key. Post your best match first. Don't upload your whole 3-hour show online straight away. Be strategic. After your event, pick the single best match of the night. Maybe it was the most action-packed, had the best story, or featured your most charismatic wrestler. Edit that one match cleanly and make it your premiere upload. Put your best foot forward, then upload your full show to give the audience a taste of your full live event. Step 3. Master titles and thumbnails. This is how people find you. Your video title needs to be direct and full of keywords people search for. Use the formula Free Match Wrestler A versus Wrestler B vertical bar your promotion name. If a wrestler was in a major company, add that tag. Your thumbnail is just as crucial. It needs to be a bright, clear, high-quality photo of peak action or emotion. A compelling thumbnail and a clear title are what make someone click on your video instead of someone else's. Step 4. Build your call to action machine. The description box of your video is prime real estate. Don't waste it. In every single video, include clear links. The very first link should be to buy tickets for your next live event. The second should be to your merch store. After that, link your other social media and of course tell people to subscribe. Make it dead simple for an impressed viewer to become a paying customer. This whole strategy comes down to a shift in your mindset. You have to stop seeing your online content as a liability you're giving away. You must see it for what it is, your single greatest marketing asset. The old fears of killing your live gate are a ghost from a bygone era. Today, visibility is everything, and YouTube is the most powerful tool for visibility that has ever existed for an indie promoter. You're in the business of creating moments and building stars. YouTube lets you do that on a global stage, attracting a passionate fan base that will be desperate to be a part of what you're creating. They watch online because they can't be there. Your job is to make them wish they were. Build the hype, create the stars, weaponize FOMO, and you won't have empty seats. You'll have sold out venues. So stop seeing YouTube as a threat. Start seeing it as the tool that will build a fan base that is dying to see your show live. If you found this helpful and want more strategies on how to grow your promotion, make sure you subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching.